Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. 10 more minutes, thunderchief build in action. Without a drum. Okay everybody, this is what I got going on. I'm going to lay up these pieces. Now these are the molds I'm going to use to make all my nose gear doors. Every thunderchief I make, I will make this, use this mold right here to make the gear door. Because the gear door area is going to be recessed, so that will not be able to be cut out and used for a gear door. But on the nice part, we'll have a nice little flange for our gear door to rest in. Okay, and I'm going to lay them up. Okay, now, open this can with. Now we got to wax these up. You know, and I'm not a believer in making things really tight, because when you make things really tight, they just don't fit right. You know, when you ever have to get everything painted and stuff just don't fit. So you got to make it a little, we got to make this part just a little bit thicker than I want to make my gear doors. So, what we came up with in that area of the fuselage is going to be one layer of 10-ounce cloth and one layer of 4-ounce cloth. So I'm going to put, what I'm actually going to make these parts out of is 2 layers of 10 and a layer of 4, because we want to make these parts a little bit thicker than we're going to make our actual gear doors. Why? Tell me why, people. Because we got to make room for our primer and our paint and stuff like that. So we just got to account for that stuff. And it's easier to do it now. You know what I mean? So we don't have no issues later on. Because what I've been doing, I've just been double-face taping these parts in my mold. You know, and I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and epoxy them, because they always fall out and resin oozes underneath them, and so they always pop out because of my double-face tape, you know. But I think every one I'm ever going to lay up is going to have a gear door, it's going to have a drone chute, a hatch. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue them in. See, and there's my mark where my parting plane was. Before I glue this in, I'm going to take, when I pull out my part, I'm going to be able to see it, and I can just run it on my bandsaw. That's why I don't want to get rid of that now. Before I start making any parts, what I'll do is I'll take my razor blade and kind of cut that down, maybe even sand it, and then hit it with my new polisher. Okay. Let's now we got to put some part all on there. I don't like the way I did that last night on just some small parts. I've been doing it like this on my edges. You know, after I pull my tape off my edges when I'm making my parts. It seems to work pretty good. And I watched some videos on YouTube and guys putting it on like this. Thing is, I think to get that rag really saturated from the get-go. It worked good last night on that plug. Quick and easy, baby. Thin, dries fast. Yeah, there it goes. But if you keep going all over it, you'll end up pulling it off of what you just put on there. Then you have to, if you do mess up, just wash it off. Take your sponge and some clean water and wash it off and do it again. The marks. says you can do, I should be able to put my hole when I'm doing my big layups like this and use a sponge, but I'm kind of scared to do that. Gets it all nice and easy, no fish eyeing. And this is almost already dry and it's glass smooth. Gets the thumbs up from the shop. But if you're making a small one, you know, small part, ain't no reason why you can't just use your sponge, especially if you're doing it in a basement or something. Someone asked me not too long ago, I mean, how small of an airplane can you do like this? People mold up them little fiberglass racers that got wingspans like this long. You can mold up a small airplane, you know. Just got to use light cloth when you're making your part, you know. It's a little 4 ounce like this, one layer of 4 ounces, probably all them little bitty electric things are. And them things are fast, man. A little bit of carbon here and there, and they're good to go. So it really don't have to be a big airplane to mold up. What you got to do is just come up with a light combination. You want your cloth just as light as you can possibly get it without the plane coming apart in the air. If you try and make them bulletproof, they'll be too heavy to fly. So you're better off just going super light, you know. That's my motto anyway. You're never going to build a plane bulletproof. It just ain't going to happen. Okay. The mold release is dry already. Got me some resin here already mixed up. There's the coat of resin on there. No, we don't want to soak this stuff. Now I'm not putting no primer down because I don't care about no pinholes on this part, actual part. Especially on the surface side. So that's why I'm not priming this part. I'm going to have to prime it after it sets up, to tell you the truth. That's the side I'll need to make this top slick. Okay, let's go with the layer of 10. I take these big spreaders like this. It's cheaper if you buy these big spreaders and then cut them down. I make these spreaders last a long time, people. All you gotta do is clean them up. Anything to save a buck in the shop. Okay, bam, there's one layer. We want this layer pretty saturated though. We don't want no dry spots. This is actually how I lay up my part. Except when I lay up my actual gear door, it'll just be one layer of 10 ounce and one layer of 4. Hey, I need everybody to tune in tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's a special day. I'm going to wake up early and start making videos. I need every one of you to tune in tomorrow morning. Tune in through the day tomorrow. I'm going to be making videos all day long. No, Paul ain't going to be here till tomorrow night. But tomorrow is a special day. Alright, that's all I'm going to tell you. I need every one of you to tune in first thing in the morning and through the day periodically. Alright, that's all I'm going to tell you. And it will be drama free, I'll give you that hint. No drama. 2 layers.